Hi, this is Abey Fonn from Impex Records. I'm here with the great Michael Fremer. We just finished our panel on reissuing vinyl. I have two questions for you, Mr. Fremer.
Yes, ma'am.
What are your thoughts about Expona this year? What intrigued? What were you most excited about this year?
Well, first of all, I was excited that a lot of people were here. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
That the attendance seems really good. That the age group is mixed. It's a very demographic. Yes. I would still like to see more women here. Mm-hmm. I would like to see more younger people, but there's still a good number. There are a good number of younger people here. There are more younger people in Warsaw. The Warsaw show is very well populated with younger people and more women.
Yes, I heard that. More women.
And I don't know how we change that, how we get more women to come here. There should be an outreach. I think that the show organizers should do an outreach to the high schools and the colleges in the area.
Absolutely.
Somehow. I don't know exactly how you do that, but there's got to be a way to do that, whether it's with buses that go from the colleges. There's a lot of colleges here and a lot of college kids, and I don't see enough of those people here, and they should come here.
I would love for them to reach out to the colleges and talk to the teachers and maybe offer extra credits for them to come to the show, write about it, talk about what they hear, what they love about the show,
yes.
And they get credit. Music students, college students.
Music students especially.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no reason why music students from music colleges are not here.
Yeah.
They should be.
And is there anything that you saw at the shows? I know this is only Saturday, but is there anything you saw that was really interesting?
No.
No. Same old, same old?
Well, that's one interesting thing. Is this so far I have seen a lot of rooms where I've seen all of this stuff before, but that's because I go to so many shows. You know, I go to too many shows. So really new things. Yeah, you know what's new and interesting? Andrew Jones has these new speakers for mobile fidelity, for MoFi distribution, or whatever. They have MoFi. It's either MoFi distribution or it's MoFi electronics. They have so many MoFis. So many MoFis.
I think it's MoFi electronics.
Yeah, and this is a floor standing speaker that's $5,000. That goes really deep, and of course he knows how to voice a speaker really.
Right.
That was interesting, and so when you put together that speaker with Alan Perkins' turntable at 6K and Peter Madnick's phono preamp for 6K, that's 12 and 5, and you're at $17,000, right at $20,000.
And you have a great
you're
system.
Getting there, you're almost finished. You just got something to power it, and and a room. You need a room. You can't put it in your shopping cart and be a homeless person with your stereo. But yeah, they're doing really great stuff, and they're building it in America, and I like that. And it's as much as people think I have big fights with them because of the whole record thing that went on, we're all friends. We're good. I have scars, but we're good.
And you need records to finish off your set.
That's right. So, of course, I have the record I put out, which, can I hold up?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so I put this record out, and I have to say it's sold really, really well. We've only got about 400 copies left, I think. And this young man, I think, is going to be a big piano star. I think he's going to be like a Bill Evans type. He's a great player, and of course Rufus Reid is a very famous bass player, and I was lucky enough to be able to put this out. And my partner and I, my partner Robin and I did this for the love. We didn't do it to make money, and Bob Ludwig mastered this. I sent it to Bob when we were finished getting it ready to be pressed, to be mastered. I sent it to him as a gift. I said, Bob, you're retiring, and I just think you'll like this kid. And Bob said, I want to master this for you because I think everyone's going to know this kid in a couple of years. And so I'm so proud of the whole thing, the way it came out, and having heard him and said, this is a special kid. And then I found out afterwards how many people know about him, which didn't include me. But I mean, Christian McBride has known this kid since he was 12, and all these other people knew about him that I didn't know. So that's great. And then I'm doing another project. Can I talk about that too? So Patrick Leonard, who some of you know, he did Amused to Death. And you can cut this if you need to cut it. I'm just going to prattle on. So Patrick Leonard, who produced Amused to Death for Roger Waters and also did 2 of the last 3 great Leonard Cohen records and did all the early Madonna records and made Warner Brothers $1 zillion and $5. He came to me for a record he's releasing. It's a prog rock record. It's a double record extravaganza. And Tony Levin is the bassist. And Martin Barr plays guitar on it, and Ian Anderson plays flute, and all these great musicians are on it. It's phenomenal, and it's going on the press any day now over at RTI. And I'm listed as the vinyl shepherd. He told me. I did this. He called me. I did it because it seemed like a cool thing to do, and I just did it. And my wife said to him, "Did you see Oppenheimer?"
Yes.
Okay, you know the scene in Oppenheimer where that guy that hated Oppenheimer goes to shake his hand, and the wife
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah. So my wife knows all about this project. She goes, "So are you credited on this record? Are you credited?" And I didn't even ask because So I said to Patrick, "Am I credited on this record?" He said, "Yeah, you're right under. Kevin Killen was the mixing engineer, and I'm there, and yeah, you're there as the vinyl shepherd." I said, "Oh, cool."
that's a good title.
It's
That's a
really good,
title.
and we're gonna do a lot more things.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yes.
So one last question. You were
Yes.
sitting in my presentation for Sing and Dance with Frank Sinatra
Yes.
One Step, but you had to cut it short. What were your thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, Charles.
Chuck.
He likes Chuck better.
Yeah.
He's a great presenter. He's obviously very knowledgeable. It was very interesting and fascinating for as much as I could sit. I had to move. I have to keep moving. I can't. I can't. If I sit for the whole thing, I can't get around the show. But no, it's great. It's a great record. I think I reviewed that, and then there were no more copies left or something. I can't even remember.
I think that was Matador that you reviewed, and it was out of print for a while, then it came back
That
on
too,
print.
but I could swear I did the Frank on my old website, I think, when it first came out. I think, because I got a copy a long time ago.
Well, I'm going to send you the Sing and Dance One Step. I think you're going to be blown
Oh,
away.
you did it. Oh, that's right. I didn't hear the one step yet. I heard
No, not yet.
We
But
did the two-step. We didn't
They
do
did
the
the
one-step.
two-step.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and thank you
Thank
for
you.
having me on your panel
Of course.
today.
It was great. You had to be there, of course.
Thank you.
Okay, it was
All
great.
right.
Thank you. And thank you very much.